means, never be in debt, and by husbanding your money, you will always lay it out well. These are the words of former President Andrew Jackson. Most people use some form of debt in their everyday life. If you don't, chances are you know someone who does. I've researched extensively on this project from credible resources, and I've come to the conclusion that the American household has embraced the use of debt as a way of life, and there are proven ways and methods to get out of debt. Let's take a look at the big picture. According to the 2013 Federal Reserve's G19 report on the consumer credit, the total outstanding consumer debt was at $2.8 trillion, and that was as of May 2013. Visa's 2013 first quarter operational data documented 277 million credit cards in the United States. So these are cards that are just in circulation here in America, here stateside. In a creditcards.com poll, the average American expects to be debt-free by the age of 53. So it's quite a ways, and it's getting into your midlife span. Let's look at some of the different types of consumer debt. The most common type of debt is the common credit card. If you've been in college for a semester, chances are you probably received some sort of credit card offer at some point. According to Sally Mae's 2012 article, How America Pays for College, the percentage of college freshmen with a credit card in 2012 was 21%, sophomores sat at 28%, juniors at 38%, and college seniors at 60%. Now, usually when you hear the word students and Sally Mae, you tend to think of student loans. The first thing that comes to mind are definitely going to be student loans, and in an article from USA Online by Nicholas Rayfield, the national student loan debt had reached $1.2 trillion and continues to grow. The article goes on to state that student loans have increased by 84% from 2008 to 2014, and is the only type of consumer debt that continues to increase while others steadily decrease. The other common form of consumer debt is fueled by a need for transportation. This is auto loans, of course. According to the credit bureau Experian, U.S. auto loans debt was up to $886 billion. And this was in the fourth quarter of 2014. What's impressive and I guess also scary about this number is that it's up 23% from the same figure, fourth quarter, only 2 years prior. And now that we know some types of consumer debt, let's talk about ways to get out of debt. Personal finance guru Dave Ramsey has developed methods that have helped millions of people get out of debt, usually delivered through his Financial Peace University or one of his best-selling books. The simplest method for the average consumer to become debt-free, according to Dave, is also the most difficult. This is the written budget. By writing all expenses and income on paper, Dave says that you give every dollar purpose, and thus you can address where income is bleeding out on a monthly basis. In his book, The Total Money Makeover, Dave describes a method of paying off debts called the debt snowball, in which debts are prioritized smallest to largest. Minimum payments are paid on all debts except the one that you're currently focusing on. So every bit of extra income, again coming back from the written budget, that's added to the one that you're focusing on right now. And when that current one that you focus on is paid off, you didn't take that minimum payment and add it to the next, hence the snowball effect. And this, of course, it has exponential returns as you continue on in the process. The least popular method by which to become debt-free is bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is a process by which all or some debts are written off because you do not have the means to pay back your debt. The option is usually avoided and also seen as a last resort because it may potentially have long-lasting and severe credit effects on you. Alrighty, and all of these methods are have been proven to rid individuals and families of debt. We talked about the consumer debt crisis on a large scale, some kind of common types of consumer debt, and some of the methods that have been used to help individuals get out of debt. What I want to do, just to kind of drive the point home, is share a quick video with you. Just one moment.
The couple is putting their expenses, groceries, gas, even the electric bill, on credit.
If this one is due on the 1st and this one is due on the 15th, we may use this credit card to pay this credit card on the 15th, and then when the 15th comes around, we use this credit card to pay this credit card, which may be due on the 1st.
So you're essentially using one credit card to pay off another credit card?
No, we're using a multitude of credit cards to pay a multitude of credit cards.
They're not.
Unfortunately, this video illustrates a story that's all too familiar in the common American household. Again, in closing, we know that the consumer debt has become widely accepted in the American household. Debt has become a household issue as much as a national crisis. I hope some of the methods that we've discussed will kind of give you a better idea and a better understanding of some of the methods we can use going forward to get ourselves and individuals out of debt. Thank you.